Queenstown is a very beautiful place, but it is facing some enormous challenges from the growth pressures. The challenges Queenstown faces is how to continue to grow its population without the subsequent growth in traffic and congestion.
The transport network has really reached its full capacity, especially down State Highway 6. There's only really the one road in and out of downtown Queenstown. So that combined with climate change, combined with intense residential growth and pre-COVID tourism growth as well, has just meant worsening problems over the last 20 years. Once cars get into downtown Queenstown, there is then nowhere for them to park.
We took a really evidence-based approach. So what I mean by that is that we assembled a lot of data, we did quite a lot of modelling to really understand how the network's performing now and into the future. And what that helped us to do was to develop a picture and a clear narrative about why investment in Queenstown was needed.
The business cases that we just completed were a continuation of a business case that we started in 2016, completed in 2017, called the Queenstown Integrated Transport Program business case. And out of that came a list of priority activities that we felt were the key activities that needed to be progressed with some urgency. And that then led through into the business case that we've just finished.
This particular business case was really complex. It was actually 3 different business cases. So there was one that looked at Queenstown Town Centre, one that looked at the transport network outside of Queenstown, and one that looked at the public transport network. So the business case was well placed to secure NZ upgrade programme funding because our investment objectives were so well aligned with the overall investment objectives of NZUP and the government.
The priorities and timings for the interventions, we've got the committed funding from NZ Up and CIP, and NZ Up in particular is focused on providing public transport infrastructure to enable the buses to be prioritised.
What we have today is a suite of improvements for Queenstown, which is probably amongst the best in the country in terms of alignment with the overall NZUP objectives.
It really is working, it's got a future focus and it's working to get the cars off the roads on the way into town and off the roads in town itself.
Stantec have added a significant amount of value through this process, and I guess that would have started off with the procurement process, where they were wise enough to understand and do the background in terms of what we were trying to achieve here in Queenstown.
So the next steps for this particular project is a much more detailed assessment or investigation into the service requirements that need to be implemented. So we're fortunate that the NZUP programme has come along and has funded the key infrastructure packages that we were looking to implement as part of this business case. And so what comes next is a need to put in the services that will allow the benefits of that infrastructure investment to be maximised.